Hey everybody, it's me, Peter. Welcome to Above the Line. I'm joined by Hans, Sardo, and Anthopants. And today we're going to be ranking, I guess, all the Marvel movies, all the movies from the Marvel Universe. And we're going to do it tournament style. So I'm going to pull out two movies, and we're just going to pick which one's best until we have a winner, until we have the best Marvel movie.
Now, how many of movies are there?
There are 19 total.
Is it really?
Yeah.
19 total. That's including Infinity War?
That's including Infinity War, yeah.
Okay.
Which is right here.
Well, Thor 2 sucked, so.
Thor 2.
Thor 2's my pick for the winner.
No,
it's not.
I don't think we should do this anymore.
You're like, I quit.
Let's start.
All right, let's start it out.
Thor 2.
All right. Guardians of the Galaxy
Oh.
versus Avengers Age of Ultron.
Oh, okay. Well, geez,
think,
my pick's going to be real quick.
Yeah.
You know yours? Go ahead.
Avengers Age of Ultron.
What?
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy. You went Avengers Age of Ultron over Guardians of the Galaxy?
The first one I didn't really like, actually.
You didn't like the first one?
I didn't really... I mean, the second one I thought was better than the first one.
You thought the second one was better than the first one?
Yeah.
No,
So
the second one is not better than the first one.
I thought it was.
Oh my god!
I don't know, the Guardians of the Galaxy one was kind of boring to me.
We're gonna have like Captain America's gonna win because we got Hans here making votes on the worst.
Captain America was really good.
Like, are you a tiebreaker?
I would be a tiebreaker.
Okay.
And I would go with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Thank you.
Over Age of Ultron.
Thank you.
Wow. I was not expecting you to pick Age of Ultron.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't... the Guardians of the Galaxy, to me, is like the weakest branch of the Marvel universe.
Wow. No.
I just feel like they rely too much on like their quirky little like soundtrack and their humor to actually like do anything. Like, yeah, it's very entertaining. Like, they're good movies, but as far as like superhero movie goes, I don't... they're not my favorites.
Wow, I don't think I've ever met anybody with taste as different as mine as you, Hans.
It's too... That's like my main problem with the Marvel Universe is like how they use like... and it hasn't ruined a movie yet, but I feel like it's going to, is like the amount of humor that they use and like when they use it. And I feel like Guardians of the Galaxy, like, okay, like the character, like Dave Bautista's character in Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Yep.
He, in the first movie, is like his whole family was murdered by Thanos and like he has his arc. In Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and then in Infinity War, he's just a bumbling moron. Like, there's no arc anymore. And that's what I feel like most of them are. And they're just like, they're like the idiots of space. And it's like, they're like supposed to be the comedic like version of the Marvel Universe, which I think is fine. That works for them. But in terms of like superhero movie, it's not what I'm looking for.
You feel like they're a team of gimmicks.
Right.
Okay.
But I mean, it's not, and I don't mean to like, because I do, like, I enjoyed the movies. I wouldn't say like that they were bad movies, but how they stack up to the rest of them, I think they're like the weakest link.
Okay. Wow. Well, that's interesting, but it's too bad that you lost.
Yeah, I just realized that our tastes are a bit similar, so like me as a tiebreaker might be some trouble for you. You're gonna end up having to pick like a bunch of our favorite movies for what like we think might be the best.
Well, I'm kind of curious now to see what's gonna happen next. Do you want to just move on to the next one?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
The first Iron Man with Black Panther.
Oh, the first Iron Man
hard.
or Black Panther?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh. That is tough. I think I've officially gotten past the theater rush of Black Panther. You know when you have like, you see something in theaters and you love it?
Yeah, you're like kind of buzzing from how cool it was.
I don't know which one I'd go with. I might go with the first Iron Man just because I have so many fond memories of it.
Yeah, I'm actually going to agree with you on this
It was
one.
the first Marvel.
Yeah, because it was that started out though, and it really that was the best Iron Man movie by far.
Agreed.
Was the first one, and it really set the tone, and it did. Robert Downey Jr. was so amazing, and if he didn't really nail that role, like who knows if we would have had the whole Marvel universe, if they would have cast like Tom Cruise, like they were talking about.
The Mummy would have happened.
Exactly.
You're right.
It could have been a disaster, but he was so perfect and he was so good for that role that I think, it was responsible for the rest of the universe.
They almost casted Tom Cruise for Iron Man.
Yeah, I think that's...
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying, like, Tom Cruise did the Mummy.
No, I believe
Universe
Tom Cruise was in consideration for Iron Man.
Tom Cruise could have ruined the Marvel franchise, then the Dark Universe franchise. Well, let's get him on a DC. We'll put him in a DC movie.
Yeah, maybe.
And he'll just be destroying Star Wars, Blade Runner, Alien. We can have Tom Cruise just the hammer that destroys every one of these franchises.
Who would he be in the DC universe?
I'll tell you who he'd be. He'd be Tom Cruise. That's who
he'd be. So he'd just playing himself.
You slap a name on him like Jack Reacher, and you put him in the DC universe.
The first Jack Reacher was good.
I like the first Jack Reacher too.
Stupid.
I too would pick Iron Man.
Okay. Right.
It's a clean sweep for Iron Man.
Black Panther was really, really good. I really enjoyed it, but as far if it was up anything else, I think it might have won. But
I
Iron
think
Man was so good.
Part of it was like Iron Man was such a well put together origin story,
right?
And Black Panther didn't really have an opportunity to be an origin story since he had already been introduced,
right?
And there's the excitement factor I think was higher with Iron Man 2 just because it was the first one, and like Black Panther was the 18th one, so like it may have like lost a little steam because of that too.
Yeah, that's a good pair up though, I think.
Yeah.
And it's almost disrespectful not to pick Iron Man since it's the first one, and there wouldn't be any of the other ones otherwise. But eventually, Iron Man's going to lose out to something.
Yeah, I think so.
All right,
let's move on. If I could pick just one. All right. The first Captain America with Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, that's hard.
You see, because like I wasn't crazy about the first Captain America. I feel like it's kind of boring.
I think you're just wrong, but...
And I wasn't crazy about Thor Ragnarok either, but now it's like I feel like I need to rewatch it because after seeing Infinity Wars, and I really liked Thor.
I don't know. I really enjoyed the Ragnarok, but I think for me it's Captain America. I don't know. Thor to me is such a weird like character because I feel like it's hard to justify him ever being like losing to anybody because he's like a god. And when they do the Thor individual movies, they kind of makes more sense because he's like in his own realm and it's like a different planet. Yeah. Like in the Avengers movies and stuff, it's like and like it's just Thor and he's a god and like what are you supposed to do? And the reason I like Thor Ragnarok so much is because he finally fought the Hulk and that was like I thought that was an awesome like matchup of who's going to win.
But you're going to go with Captain America.
But I'm going to go with Captain America just because I think Chris Evans really nailed the role of Captain America as well. And he's more important to the Marvel Universe than Thor. What?
I'm going to go with Thor Ragnarok. That's what I'm going to go with. And I have a feeling like I already know where Peter's going to go with. All right, Pete, where are you going?
I'm going to go with Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, man. Hans is just going to get squeezed out on every single one of these.
The first Captain America was not one of my favorites by any stretch. It was good.
The bottom for me.
I liked it more so after Winter Soldier came out. I went back and watched it again and enjoyed it more.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is one of my lesser favorite ones. Like it does... I don't know.
I mean, I definitely think it's the weakest of the three Captain America movies.
Yeah. And I do think that Thor Ragnarok is the strongest of the movies.
I definitely agree with that.
I really enjoyed Ragnarok. I enjoyed it a lot more so than you did.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ragnarok was really high up there for me.
Yeah, it was definitely the Thor movie, I thought.
All right, let's see. What's the next? Let's get to the next one that Hans is going to lose.
I know.
This is ridiculous.
All right, the first Avengers.
Okay.
With Captain America: Civil War.
Oh my God, that's big guns. Right?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Avengers 1 because here's my problem with Captain America: Civil War. I thought it was really cool. Everything was great. But there's no, and I get the whole point that they were fighting each other, but like there was no villain in the whole movie, And like they have the crossbones guy in the beginning who's just totally useless, and then it's the weird like German dude who just kills everybody at the end. And it was very, very underwhelming. Like at the end, I really liked everything up until like the last 20 minutes of that movie. And the Avengers, the first one was so good that Avengers.
All right, so it's Captain America: Civil War versus the Avengers.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to agree with Hans.
Wow.
Oh,
I think the first Avengers is the better film.
Yeah.
I like Civil War. It's right up there for me, but I think I think that first Avengers is like one of the at least it's really one of the tops.
Yeah, I think that'll make it far in our little tournament.
I think so as well.
I would agree. Clean sweep.
Wow, man. We just kicked Civil War off the map.
Civil War is great.
It was underrated to me though. I mean, overrated to me.
Really?
Because like I thought you can't have a movie where they're not fighting anybody. And they're just fighting themselves. Yeah. And it's like, the thing I don't like about that movie is they have like Vision and the Scarlet Witch and like Thor. And they don't really do anything because they would just murder everybody if they like fought anybody. So like the Vision like holds up a building for a minute and like is like, you can't go there. And like, it's really like, they're kind of just, and Thor just, or wait, which one? What is Thor? Is Thor even in that?
No, Thor's not in it.
No, that's
but yeah.
Thor
was really
Ultron
really useless in this movie.
That's right.
No, yeah, I agree with you though. There weren't really any stakes in 3 because when they were fighting each other, they were kind of like love tapping each other.
Yeah,
they're holding back.
Yeah. But yeah, Avengers. The first Avengers ended up clean sweeping on that one. Yeah. I put those two together on purpose because like Civil War I think would beat a lot of them.
It's almost another Avengers movie.
Yeah. All right, the Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton.
Okay, wow.
That's considered in the Marvel universe?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
He just got switched. That's all.
And Robert Downey Jr. shows up at the end of the movie.
Oh.
And the first Thor movie.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
We just eliminated both of them.
How soon can we? Okay, so
I don't think either of these are last very long.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
But one of them's got to beat the other.
Let me go first on this one,
okay?
Because this is really important. What I'm going to do is pick the exact opposite that Hans picks. And just see where it goes.
You don't even care.
Both these films, I actually forgot about this original Hulk with Norton.
Yeah, me too.
Because there's also another with Eric Bana.
Yeah, but that one doesn't.
That one's not. Yeah.
And then there's one with Lou Ferrigno.
They're both bad.
Okay, what are you going with?
I have to go with Thor because
I'm going to go with the Hulk.
I'm going to go with Thor because it actually ties in like Loki and the Hulk movie does nothing towards the universe. It's just
I would completely agree with that.
We made this, and we're just going to pretend like it didn't happen.
Well, what's
like
his
Fast
name?
and the Furious Tokyo Drift.
What's his name? William Hurt is in the Incredible Hulk movie, and then he ends up coming back for like Civil War and stuff. But he's whatever.
But that's
It's not. Yeah, you could.
The whole point, the whole story of Thor 1 is like the Tesseract and Loki, and then what ends up being the Avengers movie. So I think it's
Loki's a lot of fun too.
Right.
I would pick Thor. I'm agreeing with Hans, and I'm edging you out.
I lost one.
That's because you didn't
abomination.
You didn't really pick that movie.
I did pick it. I picked against you.
I
picked against you and I lost.
Just to spite.
They teased the leader in the Hulk too, the guy with the big head.
Oh yeah.
They never brought him back.
But
that's great because they're never bringing the Hulk back. That's why.
Such a mess of a movie.
Okay, Ant-Man.
Ooh. Okay.
And Doctor Strange.
Oh, those are great. That's a great lineup.
Thank you.
I already know where I'm going to go with it.
What do you got?
I would go Doctor Strange over Ant-Man. Shut up. Are you serious? Shut up.
I would go Ant-Man.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, come on. Well, here, Ant-Man's very good, but I felt like Doctor Strange, like, once again, now going back to Thor, Doctor Strange, I feel like propels the story forward more because he has an Infinity Stone around his neck.
Right.
A Time Stone.
But
whereas Ant-Man, really is just kind of
It's
like
going to be
there.
probably the one that solves this whole problem after Infinity War.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Yeah, great.
Yeah, you just gotta go into the quantum realm.
Maybe, yeah.
I feel
put
like
everything back together.
I feel like Ant-Man is it does their humor correctly in those types of movies, and I don't know, it's just very like all the side characters in that movie as well as the main characters are so good that it makes it so much better. And I mean, Doctor Strange was super good. I liked it, but it is really tough. But I would go as far as what I like to. I would watch over and over again. I would watch Ant-Man over Doctor Strange.
I liked the main thing. Why I would pick Doctor Strange over Ant-Man is I like the villain in Doctor Strange so much better than the villain in Ant-Man. Like, the villain in Ant-Man's another Ant-Man. The villain in Doctor Strange is granted another, like, wizard.
Right.
But Doctor Strange is kind of like the fish out of water at this point, so it doesn't feel like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It doesn't feel like you're just mimicking. Like, Iron Man goes up against Iron Man. Black Panther goes up against Black Panther. Yeah. Thor goes up against some other Thor dude. I don't know. Right. Some other weird alien guy. But that's what I'm saying. Like, they keep doing it, and it felt... Doctor Strange, at least, granted, it's wizard versus wizard, but it felt unique in a way.
I am like extremely on the fence, and I've been having you guys basically try and convince me one way or the other.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think I'm leaning towards Ant-Man, actually.
Wow.
And, man, it's a really tough pick, but I feel like as far as like rewatchability, where it's like
I feel like in terms of what furthers the whole general story more, I think Doctor Strange definitely does that in the overall realm. But like in forms of like what entertains me more, I think it's definitely Ant-Man. Just because I don't know, like there's not a bad character in Ant-Man. I feel like they're all just great. And I was really Ant-Man was the first Marvel movie that I wasn't really excited actually to see when it came out, because I thought it was just going to be like a smaller, kind of BS movie. But once I saw it, I ended up really liking it.
We thought it was you thought it was going to be really very terrible.
Yeah, that's
you saw it and
I don't even think I saw it in theaters.
I saw it in theaters.
I think I did.
Yeah, it was good.
All right.
We just lost, by the way.
Well, I know. I've been losing nonstop now.
Iron Man 3.
Okay.
And Spider-Man Homecoming.
Ooh, Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yes. Agreed.
100%.
Yeah, I actually really like Iron Man 3. Like, more than most people do. But I would still pick Spider-Man Homecoming.
This Spider-Man is the first Spider-Man I feel like that actually did it correctly.
Yeah, it actually feels like Spider-Man.
Yeah, it actually feels like he's a kid.
What'd you think of the Tobey Maguires?
That was better than the Andrew Garfield ones. I feel like the first and the second one. The third one was just complete garbage. But I mean, I like Tom Holland. I think is so much leaps and bounds better than everyone, because he's basically like a little Spider-Man in real life.
Well, let me tell you. Yeah. Okay, I go Spider-Man Homecoming obviously, but I'll tell you this much: if Gandhi stayed as the Mariner or whatever that guy's name is, the Mandarin. If Gandhi stayed on as the Mandarin, Iron Man 3 might have like for one of the best villains Marvel's ever done, but instead they just made it like they kind of.
That's what I kind of.
I didn't like the twist.
I agree with that because
he was doing so good.
I really liked Guy Pearce in that movie, and I really liked him as well. But then I felt like they just kind of threw them both away. Yeah, like and kind of discredited. So and it was good. It was better than Iron Man 2. I thought.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
I was looking forward to Iron Man 2 because Mickey Rourke was in it. He just came off of The Wrestler.
Yeah.
I was like, this is going to be the best villain. Here's Marvel's like Heath Ledger, you know.
But Spider-Man, I mean, and even Michael Keaton was really good.
Oh as the Vulture.
As Batman
as well.
As Birdman
that too. But it was an easy one.
That was an easy one. Yeah.
Iron Man 2.
Okay.
And Thor: The Dark World.
Okay, Iron Man 2. Both of them were bad, but I don't even need to think about it. Thor 2 was so bad. Thor 2 should be called Thor 2, Natalie Portman's contractually obligated movie.
Yeah, that's
because it's true. Very clear that she was like Jackie Kennedy at that point and had no interest.
It's too bad Natalie Portman was in Thor 1, which wasn't that great. Thor 2,
Right.
which was terrible. Then for Thor Ragnarok, which everyone's praising, Natalie Portman gets kicked out of that one.
Yeah.
But which is fine.
I was fine with that.
But yeah.
So
So
Iron
we're
Man
all
2,
going Iron Man 2.
where we get like little whiplash and he turns into bigger whiplash.
I think it's Sam Rockwell is fantastic in Iron Man 2.
Sam Rockwell is fantastic
and
in Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2 I like more than most people.
About Sam
Yeah,
Rockwell.
because I know you hate it.
Because we know you
But
feel
he's
that.
so good.
I like Sam Rockwell. Don't act like I don't like Sam Rockwell.
One's buttered. Wow, look at you,
All right,
bird.
Iron Man 2, 1. All right.
Okay.
Captain America, Winter Soldier,
Okay.
and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Oh, we already know.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Clean sweep.
You're not like.
I thought you were going to be like, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and so
Get out of
good. They read David Hasselhoff was in it. It reminds me of the 80s, and I like that.
No, you were the one
Take
who
your
was.
nostalgia,
You're the one
and
who's
you
like.
go shove it.
You were the one who was like, oh, I like Guardians of the Galaxy 2 better than Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
I think Winter
Because it
Soldier...
had Kurt Russell in it. And
It
I
was
have
better
a
than
man
the
crush
first
on
one.
Kurt Russell.
He was good.
It had Snake Plissken in it.
Those are great movies. Don't you ever insult them?
I love Overboard.
I think Winter Soldier is like in my top 3 of the best Marvel movies.
Really?
Yeah.
You think it was top 3?
It
I
was
like
so
Winter
good.
Soldier a lot.
I liked it a lot too.
Oh my gosh.
Did that come
my
after
gosh.
Avengers?
Oh my gosh. Okay, there you go.
Yes.
The first Avengers.
I think it came after Age of... Or no, did it?
Wait, what? What's
Winter
What's the
Soldier.
timeline?
What's the timeline of Winter Soldier? After Avengers, before Age of Ultron?
I think so, right?
I have no
Probably should have
idea.
researched
No,
that.
no, yeah.
I think so.
Iron Man 2, I think, was the only sequel that came before the Avengers.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, because there were
Yeah, because it was Iron Man,
So yeah,
and
what's
then the
Avengers
Hulk,
first.
and then
Right.
Iron Man 2.
Yeah,
I
and then
think
it was Thor and Captain America,
and then-
and then the Avengers.
Yeah.
Okay.